Anyway, sticking with Tadej Pogačar, we're jumping back again. Is he now the favorite for Milan San Remo 2024?
No.
I mean, last year we did, because we keep repeating these things, but we did the how he could win it, and then he didn't watch it and came fourth. But you still don't think he could do anything? Match Van der Poel's coming in first race.
I just don't. Well, I mean, he Van der Poel had big breaks beforehand and sort of made big splashes. You know, I just don't think San Remo is a Poggi-style race. I don't think those climbs are hard enough for him to get that advantage on the riders he's going up against. A Wout van Aert, a Mathieu van der Poel, even now Mads Pedersen. We saw even Pippo Ganna out climbing him last year, you know? The climbs are not quite the sort of 8, 9, 10%ers that Poggi is using to his advantage at races like Flèche Wallonne, Lombardia, and so forth. It's just not hard enough, and the race is just too fast, and it builds up with too much speed that these guys who aren't usually quite as good at climbers come in with enough speed to still be right up there towards the top of the climbs. So I just don't think it is a race that's suited to Poggi. I'd love to see him win it. I know we've seen Nibali win this race in the past, who is a more abstract winner than Poggi himself, but with that huge target on his back as a monument winner, as the winner of Strada Bianca, which is often one of the most marked men in this race, I think it's just too tough of an ask. I think we probably have to go back to the drawing board and ask how he wins it, if anything.
I mean, are you okay, Ewan? Now you've been negative towards Tadej Pogačar twice.
I'm being realistic, Scott. I'm being realistic nowadays.
There goes that lifetime membership in the Tadej Pogačar fan club.
It's on a pause. We're on a break right now. I might return. The payment didn't get processed in my bank account, and they had to take away my membership until the Tour de France comes around later this year. I'm currently subscribed into the Primož Roglič fan club. Well and truly. Nevertheless, being realistic, it's hard to see a pathway for Poggi to win this race, particularly if he's up against Van der Poel and Van Aert. How is he going to sprint these guys?
Realistically, does this year provide one of the best opportunities he might ever have, with only Van der Poel lining up from the other Galacticos, if I am correct? I mean, Pedersen, of course, will be there as well, yes. But in theory, this provides the best opportunity.
When's the last time someone's won Strada and Milan San Remo, but on the flip side, won Milan San Remo as their first race? Mathieu van der Poel. He was third 2 years ago.
He was third 2 years ago.
Wout won both during the COVID season.
Okay, fair enough.
I think Poggi needs, obviously this year I think provides good opportunity with the lack of Wout there. Just one less person is quite handy. But you need something like 2022 where the group was really small going into the Poggio. Do you remember? It was pretty tiny. It was probably like 20, 25 people. You need something like that. And then you need somebody from UAE who's also a threat, Wellens possibly, to attack, and Van der Poel to follow, and then Poggi needs to counter him and go solo. That's the blueprint for how Pogačar wins. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying that's how I would realistically expect Poggi to win. But again, it's very hard. You're probably going to need a tailwind up the Cipressa to make it hard enough, rather than having a headwind where it's easier to sit in the wheels. You need a tailwind to go up there. You need a strong UAE team. You need Mathieu and Pedersen to be on a bad day, and you need Pogačar to somehow go solo, because like Ewan said, he's not beating them in a sprint.
Also, I mean, Christophe Laporte as well, top 10 in Strada Bianca. He performed much better in that race than I expected. He could be a factor as well. I do agree that using Wellens to his advantage will be really useful, but I just don't know if like a Poggi attack on the Poggio would be enough to distance Van der Poel, unless Van der Poel's caught out and he's back towards the back of the group. But I think it's just going to be hard for that to happen.
Yeah, I agree. But I do think this year should probably be Pogačar's highest finishing in a San Remo, because he's finished, fifth and fourth? I think. I reckon he could podium this year for sure. Yeah, this is going to be properly hard for him to do it, because like Ewan says, climb's just not big enough. Add more climbs to San Remo. There you go. I think there would be more intrigue in San Remo if there were just a couple more climbs. Just every single time you go on the coast, just nudge in a little bit, go up a little climb. Not so it's just a Cipressa and a Poggio, just maybe add one or two beforehand, just for experimentation's sake, you know. Why not? There you go. RCS, whatever. Just give that a go.
What we could do, that could be really fun, is to just do laps of the Poggio.
That would actually be quite cool.
Forget, make this a circuit race. I know it's like, we're already not really close to Milan at the beginning of the race, and this race is almost like 1,000 kilometers anyway. But just like loop it around the Poggio, you know,
it's like 3 times or something.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, and that would like create a genuinely interesting dynamic, a bit like a World Championship route. And we all know how good the World Championships is. So all I'm saying, if you want more people to watch instead of that last 15-20 minutes of the race,
I agree. I mean, San Remo is already like top 3 monument. This would automatically make it top 2.
3. Which one's at the bottom 2? Lombardia and Liège.
Yeah. In my opinion, it goes Roubaix, Flanders, San Remo, Liège, Lombardia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For me, Ronda, Roubaix, San Remo, Liège, Lombardia. So
yeah,
pretty much in agreement. Scott, time to rank them.
Roubaix number 1 for sure. Then number 2, Strabianchi.
Oh, for goodness sake! I'm gonna leave the call. I have had enough of it.
Yeah, I mean the Liège or Lombardia.
Go on, they're not that good.
Yeah.
Do you really care? Do you really?
I used to like Liège and then never really watched Lombardia, but
like you will watch the last 30 minutes of San Remo because you know.
Yeah, exactly. San Remo's great. Yeah. Well, yeah, the last 30, 50 minutes, like you said. But yeah, going from Pogačar, and obviously there were more races happening this week as well.